Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tech Talk 360. But here we are different today. We are starting the season 2 of Tech Talk 360 live from Kandy. We are at the Biana Boutique Kandy and we have our special guest on this episode. It's none other than Nirodha Pusadeniak. So Nirodha is the co-founder of Cinecal. Good afternoon, Nirodha. So let's just jump off to the first question. Who is Nirodha Pusadeniak?
Yeah, that's a never-ending question. I'm also on search of I'm a kind of a self-learning or kind of organist to learn new things, and I'm with the person who's can-do attitude. So yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm a simple guy who's coming up from a very ordinary background and who's happy with kind of a very small circle. So, but I got this can-do attitude and organist to learn new skills. That's what given me into this tech field as well. So currently I'm giving my own to my startup Cinecal. So we are hustling and trying to build new things which can make people's and businesses life easier. So apart from that, I'm also doing my bachelor's degree at University of Sri Davadanapura. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Curious, kind of a pushing my.
Here is a man who imagined machines that could think. Today, we push the boundaries of artificial intelligence, creating solutions that shape the world of tomorrow.
Amazing. So I think you mentioned about Cinecal. So let's just start it from there. So co-founder and director of Cinecal. And how do you utilize AI into the whole startup of Cinecal? And also we recently talked about ChatGPT and data science. How do you embed these platforms into Cinecal?
Yeah, when it comes to Cinecal, I co-founded Cinecal with Mr. Kushan Katagoda, who's currently based in Hong Kong a year back. So then we are doing kind of using those latest technologies to build some amazing solutions for our clients. So we are following a kind of an stepwise approach to cater those solutions to our clients. So the first step, actually, I would say those AI, data science, machine learning are not just buzzwords for, but we use those fundamental tools to have kind of best solutions for our clients. So in the process, at first we sit together with our clients and talking about their pain points and their ideas and those kind of issues they face in their businesses or in their process. So after that, we identify what are the pain points and we address them. So we architect solutions to give the best answer to their pain points. And we believe that data is most crucial part in this process. So we are working with them to identify what data that we can get from them, and we do kind of a transformation for this data to take it to the next state where we can get the maximum use out of it. Like we can get the maximum insights from this. So based on this data transformation, we build our solution. So in Cinecal, we believe that one size fits all is not applicable when it comes to a software industry. So we deliver kind of customized solutions according to their clients' requirements. So yeah, and the most crucial step is the monitoring of those solutions and evaluation of those solutions, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what are we going to code or what fancy algorithms that we build. What all this matter is like how we can create an impact to our clients from those solutions. So yeah, that's what we are doing in the final step. We evaluate our solutions, and we measure how we can generate a revenue or kind of get some more users to our clients. So we iterate those process until we get a kind of a good output or kind of the best output to our clients. So that's how we deliver our solutions to the client at Senecal. So basically, I'm doing kind of shaping our vision with my amazing team right now at the Senecal. So yeah, that
Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Pretty cool. Oh, so if we just jump off, there, like you mentioned, you are also an undergraduate as well. So there's a lot of youth behind this podcast who are watching and inspiring. So that is one of my main missions in the podcast as well. So if you could say, if there's something you took out from this undergraduate journey and the university journey, and how do you balance it off with the startup, and how do you, drive the energy? Like, just explain what do you do in the daily life.
Yeah, when it comes to balancing work and academic, it's a very tough thing because at some point you are getting kind of an assignment deadline or an exam coming around the corner. At the same time, your employee calls and say, hey, we need to fix this issue or fix this bug as soon as possible. Or your client calls and say, we need to get this feature live by tomorrow. So those kind of things are bit stressful, and we need to manage those things very carefully because it's a kind of thing that gives us more pressure and stress. So you have to balance your work and you have to balance your life very carefully. So that's a hell of a ride, and yeah, that's how it is.
So that actually gives a in-depth answer to the youth that's listening the podcast as well.
He transformed reality itself. Today, we revolutionize human interaction by harnessing the power of augmented and virtual reality. We curate awe-inspiring experiences that captivate audiences like never before.
So Nirodhya, your final year research project focuses on the capabilities in large language data models. So can you actually elaborate on the goals and potential impacts that this project, the vision behind the project, and actually what motives did you have to do this project? Let's just talk about that.
Yeah, so when it comes to large language models, we all know that they perform well in those text generation tasks like question answering, summarization, and even like translations as well. But still there are some lacking or kind of weaknesses when it comes to reasoning processing, like I would say like solving complex problems. So some researchers argue that LLMs are not they don't have any kind of reasoning capabilities. What they are doing is like they memorize the patterns and answering from them. But some argue that there are some reasoning capabilities because we know that there are some examples that ChatGPT did well on some examinations like bar exams as well. So those things can be given as an example to show the reasoning capabilities of LLMs. But I feel like there are some open source LLMs which do not have reasoning capabilities up to the closed source models like GPT-4 and GPT 3.5. So there is a huge gap. So I noticed this gap and I wanted to do a kind of a framework to improve this reasoning capabilities of open source large language models to solve or to utilize to solve complex problems in business. So I got an approach with AI agents. I believe that the next big thing in AI is kind of agentic because AI agents are coming up like never before because it's the biggest thing coming up in generative AI. Yeah. So I use kind of a SOAM architecture. SOAM architecture means collaborating set of agents to achieve a common goal. For an example, like if we say to write an essay to a closed source model or a kind of an LLM or even to the ChatGPT, what it does is like generating the next token or the next word, and it writing an essay without the backspace key. So that's how the output is given. But when it comes to a kind of a scenario where human is writing an essay, it's a bit different, right? Because sometimes we browse the internet and gather information, and sometimes we just writing a paragraph and checking for spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes like that. So there are a few iterations going on. So this approach can be taken using those AI agents with SOAM architecture, because we can have multiple SOAMs which are specialized in different tasks. Like for an example, let's say that the essay thing, one agent is generating the content, and one agent can check the spellings, and one agent can browse the internet and gather information, and one agent can check grammar. So we can take this type of approach using AI agents. So I use this approach, the SOAM intelligence, to break down the complex problems into simple tasks and distribute them into the agents which are specialized in reasoning and kind of specialized in that particular task. So this approach has been taken, and I use some sort of knowledge graphs as well. So I'm experimenting with this AI agent and SOAM architecture to improve reasoning capabilities of those large language models, especially in open source. Because when we are, according to the experiments, right now, I felt like that open source LLMs are performing up to the closed level closed source LLMs like ChatGPT 4 when it comes to the reasoning capabilities. So yeah, that's how I did my research, and I'm continuing that thing with experiments and all.
This visionary gave the gift of literacy to the blind. His invention changed lives then. And we're thrilled to continue on from where he left off.
And we spoke about AI, the hot topic is AI these days. So Nirodh, if I ask you like, what is the future of AI and where are we heading to? And like with all the models coming in and the technologies coming in, where do you see AI in the future? And what useful things that we can do with these developments like GPT-4 and different language models like you mentioned, and AI bots like your research project. So what is the future of AI?
Yeah, so when it comes to the future of AI, I would say in the recent future, I believe that the next big thing is AI agents, because a couple of days back, Google also launched kind of an agent framework. So they are more focusing on these agent frameworks, because we can mimic human capabilities using those AI agents, which are built upon those large language models. So I believe that the next big thing is AI agents. So apart from that, when we are talking about the AGI, or the artificial general intelligence, or that intelligence which we can surpass human capabilities, so I feel like we are very close to it, and I hope that we can achieve it within next few years, because even now some of the models are performing up to the human level, like but some can argue that there are some benchmarks and they don't have the 100% of those benchmark tests. But I would say, like, if we test an average person on those benchmarks, they wouldn't perform up to 50% even, because that's how they are. The benchmarks are defined. So I would say, like, some of the particular tasks are performed by LLMs more than humans are doing that. So in some of particular tasks, LLMs have surpassed humans. That's what I think, and yeah, we can see some amazing things, especially with the GPT-5. because GPT-5 is, I believe that according to the rumors and according to the Sam Altman, it is more capable of doing those human mimicking, and it is more capable of reasoning and solving those complex problems. So yeah, we can see amazing things based on those GPT-5 models, and the future is going to be very interesting because most of the repetitive tasks and jobs will be replaced soon. Because even now we can see that most of the organizations are looking to replace those repetitive tasks by AI. So human will get more time to focus on creativity and solving more complex problems. So yeah, that's how I see the near future. I hope we can achieve the AGI by next few years according to the phase that we are developing right now.
Here's a dreamer who saw the potential of a connected world. We continue his legacy, enabling humans and nature to thrive in the boundless realm of cloud computing.
So Nirod, the next question is, you might be very interested in these AI models and these AI-driven language models. So how do you match these models, and how do you use the power of them and the inspiration of this AI to your daily life, and the impact of the projects that you take up in Sinatal, and how do you use this AI basically?
Yeah, so we utilize those technologies in many ways because at first we don't throw these buzzwords or throw these cutting-edge technologies as a solution at first, because there are lots of ways we can solve those complex problems in an easy way. We don't need those cutting-edge technologies at all the time. So we have to identify what the pain points are and what the issues are, or the problem faced by our clients. So a problem faced by a business. So according to that problem, we have to architect our solutions. So AI, data science, machine learning are some kind of tools that we can use in those architectural solutions. So yeah, there are lots of variations when it comes to AI, and there are lots of tools that we can use in machine learning and AI. For an example, if you are facing an issue with reaching to your clients, reaching to your users efficiently, so we can come up with a kind of an chatbot or a customized AI, personalized AI, which they can interact with your users and bring some leads to you. So those kind of things can be done using AI, and especially when it comes to those LLMs and generative AI things, we can do a lot of things. Like for an example, we did some kind of application with Netherlands finance company. So they had a very hectic problem to manage their documents and manage their databases, and because their employees had to go through all the documents, and it was hectic for them. So we built kind of a platform which we can build some chatbots upon their databases, which are specialized in several domains like finance, HR, and those kind of stuff. So then the employees can get their get the data that they need, or get the operational data that they need by a kind of just chatting with that bot. So those kind of things, that's just a kind of a simple example for that. So those kind of solutions we can craft by using those latest technologies. So that's how we use AI, machine learning, and data science in our solutions.
Amazing.
He spent his career inventing the tools, toys, software, and projects that popularized the view of computers as incubators of knowledge. We carry his torch, inspiring the next generation of innovators through innovative learning experiences.
So, Nirodhya, if I talk about Cinetal, where do you, like we say that the GPT models, they are developing day by day and they are improving day by day. So, in terms of Cinetal, where do you see like the the future of the startup, and where do you see what do you want to be like? What do you want the company to be like in a certain amount of years, and what new do you plan to do in this space?
Yeah, so I would say like we are still in the early stage because we are started a year back, but I would say like we have laid the best or the solid foundation after now. So we want to build from here. So we have an amazing talented set of engineers right now at Sri Lanka, and also we have some operational space in Hong Kong as well. So currently we are working with some US and European client base. So yeah, we want to expand our client base throughout the world, and we want to get a kind of a proper, solid and amazing team right now, team at Cinetal. So we plan to grow from here and reach new countries and reach new clients and build some amazing solutions which can empower businesses, or which we can make people's life easier. So that's what we are planning from here onwards.
So, Nirodhya, like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of youth listening to the podcast. So, if there is anyone or any inspiration that you can give to the youth, especially in the tech industry or who's willing to learn in the tech industry, I'm pretty sure this learning AI or finding the perfect startup is like a niche market and something that they really love to do. And the pay is high, and the money is also high. So what do you say to the youth that's out there? What do you tell them to inspire? Where do they start actually?
Yeah, so we know that Sri Lanka is famous for kind of beautiful travel destinations or apparel and textile industry, and also in tea. But I would say like Sri Lanka is becoming one of the best software industrial destinations right now, because our software industry is booming up like never before. So this is a kind of an opportunity for youth to come up and take some responsibility and grow our industry. I would say like to the youngsters, it would be better if you can focus on the basic or the fundamental or the foundational concept in computer science before you stepping into big technologies like AI and ML. So if you have kind of a great or a kind of a solid foundation, so then you can learn whatever the tools or the frameworks or the technologies. So it's more important to learn those basic basic concepts and master those skills like creativity, problem solving, especially the critical thinking. So from this solid foundation, you can come up as a kind of a exceptional from the rest. So I would say like focus on the basics, and also I would like to mention that there are lots of communities are coming up right now in Sri Lanka, because I have seen that there are communities like AI community, AWS community, and cloud native communities. So those communities are kind of a good platforms or good places to engage like-minded people and share their knowledge and build great things with teaming up. So please utilize those kind of, I would say like opportunities, and yeah, you can build from there. And also there are lots of programs which helps to those young startups. So yeah, there are lots of opportunities. So you have to get that and work hard and hustle more. So yeah, that's
amazing. So with that, I think we have come to the end of the podcast. I think Nirodhya, is it your first podcast?
Yeah.
Amazing. So let's just share the experience on the podcast.
Yeah, it's a great time actually, because this is also my very first time in a podcast. So I would love to share my knowledge and the experience that I got from this journey. So yeah, it's amazing.
Amazing. So with that, that's the end of the first episode of season 2. And if there's anyone who wants to connect you on LinkedIn, Nirodha, how does it go?
Yeah, you can connect me on LinkedIn. My name's Nirodha Pusadeni. You can search and you can connect me with links.
If there's anyone who wants to join Sinatal as well, they can reach out there.
Sure. Of course, we have some openings right now for the junior level and also in associate level as well. So we'll posting those things in LinkedIn as well as in our websites as well. So yeah, you can connect me and you can connect with us.
That's a wrap of another episode of the very first episode of season 2, and that's Tech Talk 360, unveiling one byte at a time.